Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach. I'm back again today with my concert vlog covering Stelle and Erik Santos in LA. Let me first show you some of all the fabulous goodies that awesome Stelle fans gave me while I was there. 18 Stelle berries, you all are the best. You all are the best. I've got a whole collection of Stelle goodies. Thank you so much. With special shout outs to Rose and Stainless Stelle. I know you told me your real name, but I have forgotten. I didn't write it down. But big thank you to you as well. I really, really appreciate all the kindness. And it was so awesome to see all of you for our special 2 days of Stelle. All right, let's get into the experience. All right, I am going to cover a little bit of Erik Santos. After all, it was his show that Stelle was the special guest on. He started off with the one song that I have reacted to, Pagbigyang Muli, and he sounded amazing. Hold it, Erik. Now here, back to the intro. Look at this. Big smile for that.
Alam ko ako'y nangako, di na mauulit pa. Ako'y nagkamali sa'yo, muli ay tatawagan mo.
Let me just say what an awesome intro to the concert this song was. The song that I knew, so it was exciting. I liked this arrangement, how he started at the bridge of this song at a big moment, so there was lots of energy. Because one thing I've learned about Erik is that most of his body of work is ballads, which he does so beautifully, like it is his thing. But I liked that it started with the high energy moment of the song, and then he brought it way down. Such beautiful dynamics, such tender, caressing, soft vocals. The warmth in his tone on the low end, I was just eating it up. Yes, you might have noticed I was in the front row. It was so exciting to be so close, have an unobscured view, and really see all the details and hear all the details that close. I loved that moment when someone shouted for Erik and he gave that big smile. It's a nice interaction. It's a nice mutual love moment there. I know that most of the people watching this video are like bursting to see Stelle. Let's just give Erik a little more time. His suit was so sparkly. Creates this aura around him. Listen to this. So beautiful. Oh, gosh. So beautiful. I adore Erik's voice. So enveloping. It takes you in. It takes you into an embrace. It's so caressing. He caresses every note that he sings. His loud dynamics are full. His voice has a really beautiful resonance, and his soft notes are just so tender and so expressive. All right, what happens next? Stell's entrance. Was awesome, partly because of course it was Stell's entrance, but also Erik started the song. I would really like to know the name of this song because I totally dug this song. This was like one of the few, like maybe one or two up tempos that Erik sang. And while I understand that the ballads and the teleseries themes are his brand or his specialty, as well as the amazing Broadway stuff that we're getting to, this song really worked. But here, this first moment for me with Stelle was of course thrilling because hey, it's been a year since I've seen him live. This time I was in the front, so I could really feel the energy coming from the stage. This was the first time I've gotten to see Stelle in person sing with a band. And then we had dancers on top of that. I was not expecting we would get dancers. So this moment was a very peak moment of the whole entire concert. Just so much energy, so much joy. That moment. I wish I had filmed a little bit longer. These guys both are incredible singers. All right. Stelle! Yeah, I was excited. Listen to how good he is. dance. Now we'll get to a little bit more of that song. My thing is, if you don't recall from when I did a vlog of the SB19 concert last summer, I don't like to spend the whole time filming because I feel like you miss something if you're like looking and making sure that the lighting's good and stuff like that. I want to watch, I want to be present, you know? Let's see, what have my fingers crossed? One was the overlaps. This is a song where there's a lot of fast moving phrasing, and there are some slight vocal overlaps. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Here it is. There is a track of some background vocals and some of those crossover moments. Considering there's choreography as well as this fast phrasing, I'm sure that works out really well to let the track take over and not need to try to overlap that. Not much to take, damn it is so pretty, I see me. And then it's like, whoa, just, yeah. The other thing is just, I mean, Stell's beautiful voice. For me, the live performance is even better than the recording. I mentioned in the recording how he's like got a bit of a more pop tone in that song. Da 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 da. Here, his voice is a little more in his natural placement. Da 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 da. And he just sounds so beautiful when he sings with that more forward tone. So that for me, this is even better than the recording. Just so fun and exciting to get to see it with dancers and all the choreography, and it's amazing. Have you noticed? You'll notice it even more in this next clip. He's moving around so much. He is full on dancing. He never misses a note. His voice never wobbles, or like if you're like suddenly kneeling down, la 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 la, like you'll have that kind of sound happen. Most people. Not Stelle. He's so fit. He's so in shape. He's got so much control. He never misses a note. He never sounds winded. I don't hear any huffing and puffing. You don't even hear him like, it's because he's not out of breath. He's got lungs of steel. Lungs of steel, Stelle. Now for the other part of the song that I recorded. Yeah. Final dance. Yeah! Fire! Just fire! Just fire! Did you notice in the two dance breaks? In the first one, like on this move, boom! He did clap his hands together because he wasn't singing then. In the second dance break, he decided to throw in an ow! And so he just put one hand out. It looked so natural. But this is another one of those things where if you're doing it, it's confusing. It's like, wait, I'm supposed to put my hand up, but I want to sing. Like, what do I do? For him, so much experience and so much natural talent in the dance department as well as the singing. Like, this is just natural for him. He didn't even think about it. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to do this. There's another point where he dropped out of the singing earlier on so he could put both hands around his head. And again, that's logistics. That's something that it just floats by because it looks so natural. But it's like, the performer has to think about it. What are we going to do there? Let's make sure the track is there so that I can do the whole move. These are just those little details that we don't think about, but all culminate in such a fantastic performance. I loved it. I loved this moment. This is so much fun. Sing. There's more of this one, but while he's paused, I'm going to take a quick moment to just say this song, was this the hardest song he sang? No. But let me tell you, vocal perfection. Like, just listen to what we just heard. Perfection. If you just like need an example of a perfect vocal, a perfectly sung song, that was it just now. That was it. Beautiful tone, beautiful expression, pitch precision, soaring high notes, everything. Everything is just flawless. I have nothing to say except perfection. So beautiful. So pretty.
Till I find my heroes will come away. Your Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes. The one fan is cracking me up. She's really determined to be heard. She's like, I love us still. Yes, just a beautiful performance. I really love the body language of this one, the cues. There's a big grand note. The band is like ramping up. You think it's the end, but you can see in Stell's body language, she's like, hold up. We've got a little more. And the audience got it very quickly because he continued with that soft, beautiful, gentle singing. And the audience was like, oh, we're not done. The audience settled in as well. So again, he was leading that with his body language. I just see how comfortable he is on stage. Erik too. An audience wants to trust the performers. When a performer is projecting nervous or unsure energy, the audience feels it. And here, these guys, so professional, so seasoned, so in charge of their performances, so sure of their talent, without coming across remotely cocky or full of themselves. I guess that's a real beautiful thing about how both these guys came across on stage. I was so excited when he indicated that he was going to sing this one. Having just reacted to it like a week before or something like that, having had my mind blown by how incredible his performance of this song was for the David Foster concert. It's like, what? He's going to do this now? So exciting. I believe the word on the street was that he only did it for this show, so this was special for us. There she goes again. She really loves him. a long phrase. Don't worry, we're gonna go back to it because I don't want to interrupt from there to the end. But if you recall from my reaction of this song and how I said I could just hear him sing those first two phrases over and over and over again. I would never get tired of it. That's exactly what I experienced here. I was like, just sing that 100 more times, please. It's just so beautifully sung. This last note, the anymore, holds it forever. Such a long note on such a high velocity of air pressure. Whoops. It's amazing, and it's not even the peak of the song. Again, just for us, that crazy ending. G. No. Did I forget it was a G? I think I forgot it was a G. That's crazy. So glorious to hear it live in the front row. I know. I feel a little guilty for getting to experience that when so many people want to and weren't able to be there with all of us that night. But what a treat. We had this beautiful Broadway medley, some gorgeous moments in there from Erik. Oof. But this is a fun ending to the Broadway medley. Yes, before we get to the ending, the grand ending of this song, a couple observations in this. Damn, Erik sounded gorgeous on these notes. This was at the higher end of the tessitura of this concert for Erik, and he sounded amazing on the notes. In terms of the mic technique, I did just want to point out, as he often does, Stelle has his mic way, way down for what is normally some very big notes on the high end of his voice. Here you can hear that Erik is quite a bit louder. Now, that could be a variety of reasons. It could be that I am close to the monitors and that's what's coming out of their mix. It could be that Erik's mic levels are hotter, as well as him being closer to the mic. And it could just be that Stelle isn't belting it out right now. Maybe he's feeling a little tired at this point at the end of their concert tour. I heard that a flight was canceled and they had to do a drive for 13 hours or something to get to the next show. I heard they flew in hours before this show, so I know that they must have been exhausted. I mean, he sounds great, I just can't hear him that well. What's fun though is to be able to hear Erik so well on the harmony part that they created for this.
From me.
Okay, one more quick pause before this, which is just to say, to hear such two different voices on this song, and both sound so beautiful. You know, Erik has a much lower range than Stelle. He has much fuller notes in that lower range than Stelle does. But Stelle has these pristine, clear, ringing out, power, high, crazy high notes. So they both bring something different to the song. Stop here. Guys, another amazing moment of the show. I don't know why everything was so blurry for me.
Thank you.
Okay, so this was like the very, very, very ending, and everyone like was rushing up to the stage. I'm like, what's going on here? I feel people like behind me, and then the nice young lady next to me is like, come on. I'm like, okay, all right, what's going on? Let's see. It became very obvious that this is the moment where Erik and Stelle are reaching out, shaking hands. It's again just really, really cool for the fans to get that moment that anyone who wants to rush the stage can get close, can get good pictures, can maybe get a handshake or a high five. Now you're gonna see that Stelle does come right over where I'm standing. But what I was really like zeroing in on as he walked over in front of me was the mic. I wanted to see if that was his new customized Stelle mic. I need to like grab a picture, but I'm pretty sure it is. It looks like it's light blue. Couldn't really see, but I think I might have seen the Stelle on the side of it. Anyway, that's really cool that he has his own customized mic. Hey, look at that mic. Yeah, so that was it for day one. The next day we had Wish Bus, and I am gonna tell you right now, there's a bit of a letdown moment for you. I was not able to film Wish Bus. I'm gonna tell you what happened, but stick around because there is still another cool moment to show you after he has sung the song. Okay, so there's cute Stelle on Hollywood Boulevard. Thank you to Mary Beth for sending me this video because it cracks me up that this is actually... It cracks me up that you can see exactly what went down. So the concert the night before started quite late. I assumed, they say 7, it's probably gonna start at 8. I got there early. You know, I was walking up at like 6:50 from where I parked. 6:50, 6:52, 6:53. I'm like, oh, there's the Wish Bus. Oh, there's a lot of people there already, okay. Suddenly I hear all this screaming. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna miss it. And you can actually see me running across Hollywood Boulevard here in the background in the crosswalk. Stelle walks up. I hear the screams. There I am, running across Hollywood Boulevard. Oh no, I can't miss it. Okay, I've crossed. Here I am, right behind him, like grabbing the camera. But off he goes into the wish bus. And look at all these people. It's a small bus and there's a lot of people. It's a small window. So I was not able. This is what I saw right here. That's as close as I got. So yeah, that was disappointing. I really wish he would have sung a second song. I was kind of picturing that he was going to do on Nino. And if he had, I might have just gotten aggressive and pushed my way in there. Of course, I don't want any bad blood with my fellow 18 and my fellow berries. But yeah, he only sang the one song. He's keeping the rest of his EP up his sleeve for the moment. Okay, so this is the last moment to share with you. He did hop out of the bus to do a bit of the dance. I had a pretty good view of this and I did have some observations to share with you about this. Now there's Angel and Nyx. And I see Caters there in the background. Some of my new friends.
Stand, Augie. Let's dance.
Yes. All right. So here's what I wanted to share in terms of the observation here. Because for me, it was very fascinating. This is one take. Boom. Again, so professional. No messing around. He just was in and out for this moment. One take. Hopped out of the wish bus. They're getting the music ready. They're playing the music. Stell's chatting. Stell's waving. Stell's taking pictures. Like, they're about to hit record on this thing. He's not needing to get in the zone. What he's focusing on is those friendly interactions, lifting up the crowd, giving people a little piece of him. And then at one point, he kind of like adjusts his shirt, like, okay, it's getting close. That's the only moment you could see that he was like, okay, we're about to do this. Then, this is the part that we're gonna replay because I think it's so cool. Here comes the moment for the dance. He's counting it in, he's hyping up, he's making sure everybody's with him. And you see it in his eyes, he's in hype mode, 1, 2, and then when he starts the dance, his eyes, watch his eyes. He switches from like hype mode to like performance mode. And he's got that swagger, he's got that kind of sexy vibe, and his moves. Like everything is so sharp when it needs to be sharp, so fluid when it needs to be fluid. He is just rocking that one take. But for me, what was really fascinating was like that light switch going off from hype mode to performance mode. Just watch this, you will eat it up too. See, hype mode. He's excited, he's ready. Now watch this. 1, 2, look at his eyes. Yes! so much fun. That was the first time just now. I love to be able to get to watch things a few times because I do hear new things sometimes. Did anyone else hear this just now when he said, "Can you read the room?" Someone next to me said, "Yeah, we can." That's a good line. By the way, I've got a key now, so I've got a couple keys now. Here's another one. Got a couple keys to Stell's room. Woo! Woo! So it was 2 amazing days of Stelle. I did get to meet him in the meet and greet. It was a whirlwind. It was so fast. It was literally a few seconds. And what I can say about that was it felt like a hurricane all around Stelle because everyone's excited. The fans, we all want to say hi. The production team is trying to move people along, keep things flowing, not monopolizing. So it is literally seconds. But I did get to say hi. And in that moment, it felt like I was in the eye of a hurricane. It was chaos around and Stelle was the eye. He was so calm. He had this beautiful, warm energy. And I felt so connected in that tiny, tiny second. I just wanted to take it in. I just wanted to feel that beautiful energy. There's so many things I wish I could have said, but what I can tell you from those few seconds is Stelle is everything you think he is. He's as kind as you think he is. He's sweet as you think he is. Handsome as you think he is. He's a gem inside and out, and I'm so, so thankful that I got to experience these 2 really special days with Stelle and with my beautiful 18 friends. Thank you again, everybody who said hi, who had kind things to say about my channel. And a special shout out to Rose, Cynthia, Lucy, Anne, and Caters. All I can say to all of you, let's do it again soon. Stelle, come back when your EP is done. Do a whole show for us, okay? I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you'd like to see my other Stelle reactions, you can find them right here. Come find me on Instagram. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.